So my game's a little laggy right now. Let's hope this works. Okay, so... yeah, I was saying hunter... archer tag. Sounds interesting. Alright, so hunter's pretty good, and so is freeze mage for an open. This is bad if he opens hunter. This is bad if he opens miracle. I think this is pretty good because this is kind of like a hard counter to a few of his decks, like shaman or yeah, most aggro. Okay, this is really laggy. Alright, so... it's okay, freeze mage is pretty good against both zoo and handlock.
You asked for it.
Doomsayer is amazing early against zoo, you don't need to use it in combination with the freeze or anything. So if he is playing zoo, which it looks like since he's got... I think this means when they see him all move, I think that means 3 playables. Maybe not, though. I guess not. Because there's no way. Now, this is a pretty straightforward... this is pretty favored for the freeze mage point of view, but I have lost this as the freeze mage due to Ragnaros is really strong. I lost 2 Ragnaros recently. And sometimes Leroy, right before you can get the ice block on. You really want to take your time getting the ice block on, because you want to fish for as many answers as possible. So you want to use all your draw spells as early as possible so you have the most efficient answers to deal with whatever they throw down. This guy's a little bit of a liability. He could get owled. I'll throw him down next turn just to prevent the giant, even though I lose a draw, because then I'll get to Azure Drake the following turn if he spends mana dealing with this instead of dropping a giant. So I'm fine losing a potential draw here. And plus Owl is actually a valuable card for him, because he can unfreeze his stuff, he can silence the Doomsayer, so Owl's actually very valuable, so he's a little hesitant to Owl this, although he probably will, because he knows how important it is. Novice is fine, it gives him a Mortal Coil target though. So this should block a giant. He could giant Soulfire, but I still get a card. And he's got 10 cards, so he has to use... he'd like to use 2. So as a Drake, does he Soulfire? If he Soulfires this, then I can just Azure Drake. Okay. Frostbolt here, definitely playable, but I don't... stopping 4 damage is not going to make or break it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I ping this guy, I go up to 9. I stay at 9 if I play this. I draw 10 next turn, and if he hits it, I would overdraw. So if I ping this, I have to spend 2 cards, which is impossible to do, but I could freeze this and ping my guy. It's not bad. I could just arm one of these ice blocks now, because the Azure Drake is likely to get Soulfired, but let's make him Soulfire early. Maybe discard something good. So I have my most important cards, which is Alex and Ice Block. Actually, Alex isn't even that necessary in this matchup. So now, at this point, I just need Burn. I have a Blizzard, I have a Doomsayer, so I should be able to live for a while. Awesome, he didn't have the Soulfire. Do I need to... I probably need to Blizzard this if I don't draw, like, mirror images here. I could Frostbolt this one. Blizzard is one of the most valuable cards in this matchup, just because it freezes their whole board. Frostnova is a little better, though, because it's cheaper on mana, and you're not actually going to kill them with the 2 damage. Unless it's like 2 Blizzards and a Flame Strike. Okay, so I have 2 Blizzards. So if I Frostbolt this guy this turn, I can Blizzard the next 2 turns, which is kind of tempting, because I get to ping this guy. Frostbolt's really good, though, for burn. It enables the Ice Lances. Yeah, so I'd like to Blizzard and then Blizzard Doomsayer the following turn. So I can't Blizzard this turn. So, but I can do these 3, and it'll net me 1 card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm definitely playing this over. It's more valuable than pinging my guy.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay, that's a really good draw. So I will, if he wants to Hellfire something, that's okay to do the damage. Actually, no, I'll save up till next turn. Next turn's actually better. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He could make me overdraw, so I'm just gonna Frostbolt. Actually, yeah, that's good. Since I'm not gonna ping, I'll just do this now. So now Hellfire is not good at all for him. Because I'd like to Alex on 9, but in this matchup it's actually not the biggest deal. Because they already get themselves low, I just enable Molten Giants. I don't have the burn in hand. It's actually not that important.
My shield for Argus.
So my next 2 turns are pretty much set. So it's always nice to develop something when you Blizzard, but it's fine, I'm just stalling. Okay, so finally some burn. Now, do I want to drop the Doomsayer, or do I just want to ping my guy? I kind of want to ping my guy because I need, like... I can't... Well... Because if the Doomsayer doesn't go through here, that's pretty bad. Let's see if I get something here. I have another one, so I can just toss this guy for 1. Okay, cool. So now I have 2 Doomsayers, so I'll toss the 1 down now. If I get Owled... But at the same time, he doesn't really want to save this board because it's only 2 HP guys. And I still have this mirror image up, so ideally I'd only take 9 damage next turn anyways. Now I usually like to Ice Barrier first. That way, if they pop the Ice Barrier, I can drop another Ice Barrier and have the Ice Block on. But since I have the Alex, I'd like to have the Ice Block up before I Alex for the potential 2-turn kill or so, because I have the double Ice Block. So I'd like to Ice Block and ping this guy next turn, unless I draw something amazing. I'd really like another Mirror Images, a Frost Nova, or a Flame Strike. So I'm out of Blizzards. I believe there's 2, yeah, there should be 2 Frost Novas in stack. He might let this, I doubt he'll let this resolve. He could Shadow Flame something, Shadow Flame Soulfire. Shadow Flame would be really good, because then my guy would die too. Okay, my guy should resolve, that's pretty rare. Okay, so I have the Frost Nova. There's really no point in Alexing him, it's just a handlock. Cool, got the Flame Strike. So he has 1 Drake and 1 Giant. This is like his only real playables. He can play like 3/3s and stuff. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a decent card. So I'd like to freeze that. I'd like to Arcane Intellect. That leaves me with 4 mana. So I'm probably not going to ping this guy this turn. I might run him in if I get desperate. I'd like to just find my burn. Maybe arm that ice block. Okay, that is an awesome draw. That will allow me to, yeah, play this over pinging. So he's hoping to burst me down with Leroy. I have the second ice block, which is fortunate. It's going to be difficult to kill this without Doomsayer, so hopefully this Doomsayer goes off.
Shields up.
Okay, so if I Alex him now, all I need is like a Frostbolt. I need him not to have heals. I mean, he has the Alexstrasza, but otherwise I could take one more turn. I think it's safe for me to take one more turn, so I can ping this guy. That is exactly what I wanted. I'll throw this guy in. Awesome.
I hope you like my invention.
So now he'd like to Shadow Flame something, but he doesn't want to use Power Overwhelming. So to kill everything, he'd have to Shadow Flame this, Shadow Flame a Giant. Hellfire is not as good for him, so now I can actually kill this thing with Flame Strike Ping, if I don't feel confident that I can kill him over 2 or 3 turns with this. Yeah, I think this is as good as a turn. Okay. Okay, so he has 2 Earthen Rings and a Siphon Life. So that's 9 healing.
What to do?
Yeah, I really would like to just Flame Strike that. I could Ice Lance this to keep it frozen, to prevent myself 4 HP. But it also limits my burst by 4.
What to do?
I think I'll throw this guy down to Cycle. Or do I need this? I might need the Spell Power. Yeah, I only have 4 cards left. So one is Frostbolt, one is Pyroblast. Oh man. Yeah, it really should slow down his kill if I just Flame Strike here. So now I have to decide if I want to Ice Lance that. I have Pyroblast. No, I don't need to Ice Lance this. I'd rather save this. Yeah. So I have a Pyroblast, Ice Lance, Frostbolt, and 1 more card. Did I use 2 Frost Novas? It might be Frost Nova. Oh, it's my other Ice Barrier. Okay. Interesting. Maybe he's hoping I don't draw the Alex.
I bring life.
So it's yeah, Frostbolt, Ice Lance, Pyroblast. If I get the Frostbolt, I can kill him next turn with for 15 if he doesn't heal. Otherwise, I assume he'll pop an Ice Block here. He could get me down to 1 and fatigue myself. I have to watch out for that. So my biggest burst combo would be Fireball, Frostbolt, Ice Lance. Fireball, Frostbolt with the Thalnos. Yeah, Fireball, Frostbolt, 2 Ice Lances with the Thalnos. So I can do a lot of damage in one turn if I need to. Alternatively, if I Fireball this, can I get 10 through? Is it worth it? Or would I rather just arm my stuff? Now he can't heal for more than 3. So if I Power Blast him now, he can go up to 13 HP max next turn, which I could definitely take out. Right? No. He could Jiraxis. I really doubt he runs Jiraxis, but I have the Icebox, so he would, yeah. He'd have to like have Cold Light, so Power Blast is the best here, since I won't always have this 10 damage. Or this 10 mana to spend. It's like the only turn I can afford to spend 10 mana, except for my last turn. Which, the last turn of the game, he might go up to 15 with Jiraxis. But yeah, as it stands, he should be able to heal for only 3. Okay, so that was the first match. Handlock down. Now I can swap to Miracle. He probably expects me to. He probably only half expects me to, though. Last time he went Token Druid, and last time I beat him the first round, and then he went Token Druid and cleaned up like a lot of my decks, so I have to worry about that. Now, nothing I have is really amazing against Token Druid. I think regular Druid should be fine. Miracle should be fine. But like I said, he's expecting Miracle, but at the same time, it is very strong. So for me, it's either Miracle or Druid here. Or I could stay Frost Mage. Staying Frost Mage is actually very tempting. But it would only really be good if he went to like Shaman. Yeah, Frost Mage isn't good against Token Druid. So regular Druid should be good against Token Druid. Oh, and he doesn't run Big Game Hunter in his Token Druid. And this deck has Rag, so Rag will... I know he runs Blood Knight instead of Big Game Hunter, so hopefully I can take advantage of that. Or hopefully he didn't swap back. Okay, so it's aggro Paladin. This deck is... not... well, I mean, if I get Wild Growths... none of these cards are good. I don't even like keeping Wrath. Do I have to, though? I think I can afford, since I'm going second F, 4 cards, I think I can afford to keep 1 Wrath. This hand's a little slow. Really need an Innervate or a Wild Growth to keep up here. I think I'm going to Coin Hero Power that too. Okay, so that's actually good. But I still have to Coin Hero Power this. Now I have a better card quality than him, but of course he can Divine Favor me, so I have to keep my hand as small as possible. So that's why I don't mind using the coin, even though I give up the Keeper Yeti curve. Awesome, this is just what I want to see. Now I don't need to Wrath, I'll save the Wrath. Okay, his hand is starting to look awesome, especially since he passed that turn. I don't think there's any great faceless targets. Maybe one of his guys that he like puts Blessing and Might on. Okay, there's his bubble guy. Awesome. This is actually a decent silence target. Usually you'd want to use the nuke, but I might actually just silence it.
The light protects me.
Yeah, so swipe would only remove this guy. Because that's, I assume that's a noble sack. So silence should do the job here. Wrath, not that exciting. Oh, it might be Redemption, so I'll attack this one. Okay, so he is out of cards. If he does not draw Divine Favor right here. He also has Cold Lights in the deck, so he's not really out of cards. No Divine Favor. Oh wow, so no Divine Favor at all. So I will swipe this. Alternatively, there's not really any alternative plays. I'm not just going to drop a Yeti and take this damage when I don't have to. When he's out of cards. So all my guys should be able to trade positively with his. Force of Nature will kill 3. This will kill 1. Oh, my HP though. Alright, so I'll Yeti and Hero Power. Or I can Wrath for 1. I'd rather hold this Wrath, because I'm going to be able to play something and Wrath something these following turns. HP is so low. I'm in Leroy range. Oh man. And I can't kill him for like 3 more turns. He has 3 more turns to find the damage. I can armor up out of Leroy range, so that's good. Okay, and then I have that. So now, if I actually develop my board... Okay, it doesn't cost me anything to develop my board. It costs me the hero power, though, which is very important. I would really want to hero power. So I can't Wrath. I will... Faceless hero power. And armor up to stay out of Leroy range. Okay, so I'm going to do 14, 26 damage on turn 9. So I'm going to live... If I live this turn, I will kill him on turn 9 pretty much no matter what. I don't have to push for damage. I could attack these guys in with damage. Okay. This is exactly what I wanted. I'd like to get 1 more guy on board just in case they die. And I'd also like to Mark of the Wild. And I'd also like to Hero Power. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I cannot Wrath. Okay. Yeah, let's just put it on the biggest guy. So the other ones you don't get like Hammer Wrath or something. Okay. So now I have 14 plus 12, 28, or 26 plus this guy. 26, 32. No. 34. Oh, come on. Okay. So now it looks like I am not going to kill him. So that turn that I thought I was. Because I only have a 14 plus 26. Okay. I mean, no card does 8, right? Oh, he could Divine Favor into something. Alright. If he consecrates, though, then I'll give up my lethal next turn. So first let's attack. So next turn I could do 14. Alright, but I have to do this because if he consecrates, I won't have lethal or Avenging Wrath. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh my gosh. Looks like you maybe got an arcane golem. Okay, so 6. He's 1 damage off if the dagger hits. Oh, okay. Okay, so good thing I played this instead of armoring up. Alright. Got him. That was close. Okay, so I got him back for last week. Feels good. Alright. So now I'm going on to the semifinals, I believe. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll start a new build.